down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night.
And
hello and welcome to AGK Media. I'm Shelley Carney.
Single shot rifle and a one-eyed dog.
One-eyed
Yonder
dog,
come
oh
a
boy.
kinfolk in the moonlight. Louisiana Saturday night.
And I'm Toby. You're going to stick with us a couple of minutes. We got some emails, we got some text messages, and we have an unboxing because we got a present.
Morning light. Louisiana Saturday night.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Julie, huh? Julie, guess what day it is? Julie, huh? Julie. Mike, what day is it, Mike? Come on, I know you can hear me. Anybody? Huh? Woo-hoo! Mike, what day is it, Mike? Anybody? Julie, huh? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Julie, oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike, what day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Woo-hoo! Hump day!
So what day is it?
Hump day.
It's Hump Day.
Woo-hoo.
Hey guys, welcome to halfway through the week. Actually,
Yeah.
it's kind of more than halfway through the week. Since we're doing our evening thing, we don't have a lot of text. We have zero in the way of text messages. So this would be a good time if you have a question and you want to text it. 1-800-597-9901. That's 1-800-597-9901. Text your questions to us. We will be taking calls later. You can also leave a voicemail if you want, because now, if you were to call right now, it would go to voicemail. So leave a voicemail. We'll pick that up and see what we can do with it. So, but we did get some emails that I'd like to address, and we got a present from Karen and John Warner. They're known as Karen Warner, right? She just has her name.
Yeah.
And Toby Fan 3000, they sent us a present. Shall we open that first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't wait. I mean, it's been sitting there unopened. and
Yeah,
I'm like,
we
"What's in there?
intentionally
What's in there? Let's see.
it arrived back at the beginning of the week,
open.
and I've been really good about not opening it because I wanted to open it on tonight's show. You know what? I'll bet you we've got an echo because that's up. No?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did it sound like an echo to you?
866, guys.
866-597-9901.
It is an 800 number in that it's toll free, but
It
it's
is toll.
866.
That's right. It's toll free. So this is our package. It came in a Uline package, and what was interesting to me is they covered up part of the sign that said fragile, and the only thing I could think of was that they sent me a hand grenade. They're going to frag me. So, not John and Karen, no.
Defrag.
Okay,
Defrag.
so here we go. Let's see what we got here.
We need like present opening music.
We need more room on this desk for opening presents.
Done. Boom, boom. Location, floor. Package type, package. That's helpful.
This is Uline Packaging. I think they have an online business.
Oh.
So they probably use Uline for all their stuff, getting all their packaging materials. Okay, it's not a frag. It's a bunch of Cliff Bars. We love Cliff Bars. Is that empty? Oh, there's something in there.
Stuff.
Okay, a bunch of, oh my goodness, lots of presents.
Ooh,
Okay, so
great.
I'll hold that because we got some presents in there.
Okay.
And we got it's an invoice. He's charging us for all this
Oh
stuff.
boy.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's not. Okay, it said, hi Toby and Shelley, a little something for you and the new place. I'm thinking a nice porterhouse would match up.
Oh
Also,
my.
some other trinkets to clutter up the desk. Great.
Trinkets.
That's what I need. Did I just not say something?
One of Toby's
Wait.
favorites.
Don't show me yet.
Okay.
Let's get rid of the box. And, oh, look at that. Electric cord and cord test manufacturing. So this must be John's, smart. So John's company sent us a cord test and electric cord. So thank you, John and Karen. That's very nice of you. Do you want to open that first, or do you want to open the big one? Oh, gosh. You know where we use, these are called, in our business, these are called stingers. We attach them to the end of really long extension cords. Well, not quite stingers. We attach them to the end of extension cords when we need to.
Oh, right. Coasters. You need a coaster.
Oh, my God. Did I say something on the show?
No, but you need them.
All my tabletops in the living room.
Give me one. I got one from my glass over here.
Oh, okay. All my tabletops in my living room are glass, and they stain whenever somebody puts their drink down. And we were just talking. I don't have any coasters, and a couple of weeks ago, Shelley and I were talking about I need some coasters. So thank you for that. And they do have his logo on them. Electri
So does this
cord.
one, but I don't know what it is.
You can find them at Electri, ELECTRI-cord.com. So go to his website and find out what kind of things they do.
What is that?
That is a key fob
There's 4 of them.
USB.
Oh,
Oh, we should give some away.
yeah.
How do we give them away?
I don't know.
So this looks like
I
a.
don't know.
Can't figure
But
this
like
out.
I said,
So that's so you can put it on your keys. That looks like a USB. Oh, it is. Here we go. Ta-da! A key fob sized USB. And it folds up like that. And you just hook it to your key ring. I will put that to immediate use. Thank you, John. And he sent us, oh, is this another one? Ah, very smart. Electri-cord.com. So go there and find out what else John has. And I know Karen has a wedding dress. Wow. Oh. Has a light.
yeah. And I got one too. Ha.
These are my favorite pens because they have
A little tiny flashlight.
a flashlight and
And
one
the
of the
nubby on the other end.
one of the things that you learn if you're a film producer or director is you always need a flashlight and a pen. And these are very stylish, aren't they? So here's what's cool about this. It has a flashlight on this end, blind you guys. And on this end, it has the pen part. Oops, I turned it too far. It has the pen that comes out of there, and it has one of those iPad knobby things. Ooh, I'll be able to use this tonight.
Yeah.
Well, cool. How fun is that?
Fun toys.
What else?
That was all a toy bag.
All right. Well, I can never have enough of these. So that and he's got his logo on them, so I guess he does manufacture them. It's called a current tap.
Well, let's see what's in the big box now.
That's a bunch of clip bars.
I'm guessing that's not what's
You don't
really
think so?
in there because it's kind of funny shape for that.
I think it's not clip bars. What do I do with my knife?
I did not take it.
Let's see what we got here.
The unboxing ceremony. Doot.
Wow, we need to do this more often. I would love doing unboxings every show. Hint, hint. I really want to get also. Oh, it is something bottled in nature. And well packaged.
Bottled in nature.
Oh, he's really making it hard. Oh, this is how I used to carry my whiskey when I was walking around town.
At the park.
Yeah, the park. Me and my buddies. Raul.
Out there on Skid Row.
Yeah. Wow.
What you got?
Well, it's a Burgundy.
Cabernet?
So it's called, it is Cabernet Franc Lemberger, which is a variety from the Finger Lakes region of New York, Fox Run.
Very nice. Thank you. Where's
What
our
looks
applause?
like a
Applause
beautiful.
button. Thank you
Very
to
nice.
John and Karen Warner.
Thanks for John and Karen Warner for this very nice gift, along with our
Cable?
No, it wasn't cable. It was
Cord. Cord.
Oh, it just has electri.com. Electri-cord.com. So he has his logos and all kinds of stuff. So it'll be fun to go there and find out exactly what they do. Very nice bottle of wine. So we should have had it tonight.
I can't drink wine right now.
Oh, she can't drink wine. That's right. So Shell's on a diet. So we have to wait until she's done with her diet so that we can have that. But the reason it would have been interesting tonight is we had bison.
Oh, yeah.
Shelley had been suggesting that we have bison. So when Shelley comes over, we either do one of two things. We go out or I make dinner because I love cooking. And the problem is that going out doesn't leave Shelley a lot of options because this diet that she's on reduces the diet by something every week. And she's down to meat and vegetables without any dressing or butter or anything like that. So it's just easier for us to make dinner. And Shelley had been suggesting that I should try out buffalo, or bison, not buffalo.
Yeah.
And I had been hesitant to do it because I'm old and I don't like changing my ways. Because I'm an old fart and I like doing things a lot. I happen to like bone-in ribeye
I'll
steaks.
quote Toby when I mentioned trying it.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew. We have to kill a bison to find it. So anyway, we tried it, and it's just a tad saltier. It has about the same texture, and it's not far from the flavor of beef, right? The only thing I thought was different. Wow, I've been listening to those British guys.
Thought. Oh, fought.
Was different was it had a little bit of a aftertaste, like a tongue coating aftertaste that went away right away. But it was really good, and we're trying again. So I hadn't tried it, so what I did is I got one version of the bison ribeye without the bone, and then I got one version of the New York strip, whatever bisons call it. They go, oh, okay, this is not a New York strip. So we got those. We had it tonight, and it was really, really good. And I have a ratatouille that I make with zucchini, squash, roasted tomatoes, and green chili. And so I made that as well, and they just went really, really well together. It was a pretty wholesome meal. So, you want to say hi before we go?
Yeah, let's do that. I think our room is probably going to be about as full as it's going to get.
Okay, so let me do the chat room.
After all that chitter chat and opening gifts and stuff.
Hello from the other side.
So before you do that, I've got to update this. Okay, just give me a minute.
I was just doing that.
Oh. And then we're going to go back here. Hold on, because that tells me
I don't
what
know
I'm
if that's even right.
keeping track of. Okay, so you want to take the mouse?
Take the what?
Mouse.
Oh, the mouse. I thought you said
Actually,
the mess. I was like, what mess? Okay.
And I'll handle the.
All right. Let's see.
I'll handle
Here we
the
go.
intro music.
Okay, good idea. Well, the first one in the room tonight was Jan Schultz. Hello, Jan Schultz.
We don't have any music for Jan Schultz.
No. But Hoolie's here.
Uli is here. How can you not have fun with that kind of music?
Yeah. Journeyman's here. Craig Carter.
That music for Craig Carter?
Oh, yeah.
It's my life, it's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever.
All right. Let's see.
Check.
James Casey. Guessed your tie would be gold. Let's share what your tie looks like.
It's another one of those Mucha prints, and it is actually kind of gold. So you were pretty close there. So yeah, it's another
The
one of
lady
those
in gold.
Muha prints that it's a silk tie. It's a black silk tie with a. I love the idea of this white background because it gives it some texture up here. But this is one of those Muha prints that is done by that gentleman in Israel for me. So yeah, who said gold?
Gold.
Gold. Yeah, it is gold. In
James
celebration
Casey
of the
said
fact that
that.
we're looking for a treasure.
And we have Cynthia Meacham.
What?
Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt.
Which button am I supposed to hit?
What are you trying to do?
So that third screen wouldn't refresh. So I was trying to get the analytics here, but maybe we don't need
You
that.
don't need analytics. Just go with your.
Okay.
Where is your? Oh, you're reading it from up there.
Yeah. So Cynthia's here.
Yeah,
Joe.
I did analytics on here. That's why you don't have to do it.
Joe S.
Joe S is in the room.
Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's
a bathroom on the right.
There's a bathroom on the right.
On the right.
Yeah. I thought I'd say it since you always say it. It's a bathroom on the right.
E.S. Eric Schmidt is in the house.
Eric Schmidt, long time no see, Mr. Stalker. He already retracted his
I know,
message.
right?
Like,
All he said was peace, and I'm like,
yeah, he retracted. He said peace, and
He said peace.
it's not something I want to say to everyone. So
oh, okay.
you better
Maverick
catch it.
Searcher, howdy.
Maverick Search. We don't have a song.
Karen Werner, hello. Thank
Karen.
you for the wine and goodies.
Thank you for the very nice gift, and we will. So I'm. There are two options for waiting for that wine. One, when Shelley finally gets off her diet, because she can't have alcohol on the diet. Or two, I am having a housewarming.
That's right.
She still can't drink it, but there will be other people here that can drink it. So I think that'll be fun. Maybe we'll save it for housewarming.
And then Toby Van 3000, John Werner, her husband, is here.
John.
Julie Mike.
Thank you very
what,
much.
what?
Yeah, that was very nice of you guys and very thoughtful. So.
And we have Heather Dawn.
And I will continue to mention the name of your business as often as I can.
Heather Dawn. Flying through the sky on a dragon. Michael Hole.
I should change this. I know that.
Oop.
That's all we got.
We got a River Georgi sent us $10 on Super Chat.
Wait. River. Is that his last name? I know what you're talking about. Do we have a River Georgi?
Ka-ching. No, but we have a
Oh,
cha-ching.
we do have a ka-ching.
There we go.
Wait, before you go on.
Housekeeping, you want towel?
Okay.
Okay, so don't forget, if you get a chance and you like what we're doing tonight, click on the like button because YouTube likes it when you like our videos. Share this with your family, friends, significant others, business associates, neighbors, and social networks. And that way we can continue to grow. We're getting close to 4,400 and we are getting very close to 1.5 million views. And that's because of you guys. So thank you for that. And then if you're not already a subscriber, this would be a grand time to subscribe. Click on the notifications bell, and that way when we go live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. and every Friday night at 7 p.m., you will be immediately notified, as well as when we go live with the softer side. And then finally, if you'd like to contribute our project in the same way that River Georgi has without asking a question, please use the Super Chat button at the bottom of your chat window. And you can send us some money because you're a nice person and so are we. But if you want a question, use that opportunity in the chat room to ask your question. If you're going to go through all the trouble of sending us some money, ask a question. Not that we're going to not answer. We're going to answer everybody's question, regardless of where they come from. So you can use Super Chat or you can use the 1-800. I'm sorry, I say 1-800. 1-866-597-9901. It works like an 800 number. It's a toll-free number. So, okay.
All right. And you done?
I just need to do this.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I'm going to have the cowbell ready for when you do that.
Just bing, bing, bing.
Yes. So then we have John Ito, after show with Shelley.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I don't know. You never know. It just depends on how assertive she becomes towards the end of the program.
Kicking Toby out of the studio.
Yep.
Ataraxia, we haven't seen you in a long time.
Wow, that's been a long time.
Yeah.
Toasted
Rice
sipping
green
some toasted
tea.
rice green tea. Wow,
Yeah.
that's damned interesting.
Then we have Brian Eagle.
Brian Eagle.
AJ Rainville.
Do we have an AJ Rainville? I don't think we
I
do.
don't think so. Robert Zielinski. Did you get a Minnesota? Oh, that was Sakar. That was it. I don't know where Robert's from.
I don't know. I don't think he's from Minnesota though.
Man in the Park.
Oh, Man in the Park has his own YouTube channel. Make sure you go look at his videos. He basically talks about the Fenn treasure as he goes out every afternoon to walk his dogs, which apparently are, what do they call?
Dogs?
No, I mean they're dogs, but they're that special breed of dogs.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
The ones that they used to fight before fighting was made illegal.
Pit bulls?
Pit bulls, they're pit bulls. And one of them apparently is like real calm, and the other is a child eater. So just it's kind of fun to watch his...
The man eater.
Yeah, he's kind of fun to watch his videos because he's always trying to keep the one dog in control as he's trying to talk about Fenn's treasure. So Man in the Park, he's a lot of fun.
And we have David Dow.
David of the Dow.
Bill Cross from Texas. That one I know.
You know, I have to tell you, I wonder if that's... I didn't think about it. Actually, I can't tell this story. I was going to tell a story, but I
Then
can't.
never mind. Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Evan Penn. Hi. J.A. Street in the house. Blaze of Glory. Ross B.
Blaze of Glory. Another Fenn tuber. He has his own YouTube channel.
There's Sakar.
And very visible. And did we have one?
Did you get one from Minnesota?
No, I didn't. Well, kind of, but it took the space, Minnesota space.
I don't know what that means.
That means I have 35 carts on here.
So you gave it away?
No, I gave it in the order that they arrived.
Oh, okay. Treasure Hunters. Oh, so that's Illinois Ghost.
Illinois Ghost is in the house. Is he back home? Illinois Ghost, tell us about your most recent New Mexico adventure and whether you're back home safely. Why is AJ Renville cutting knives? What's that?
I think it was when you were opening the package.
Okay.
You were asking, where's your knife? And he was helping you.
Mike, thank you.
Paladin's here.
Paladin. Shut
Jan Kerb.
Paladin.
Dave Hedblom.
I've got to wait for somebody to drop off Paladin. I guess I could get rid of.
Yeah, I guess
I
you
never
could.
use it anyway.
No, we don't. Richard Hunter. Kurt Hensley. Should have sent scissors. But they were on the inside. That would make it very easy to get out. Evan Penn. Steve Gahagan.
That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April and shut down in May.
I have a Toby.
That sounds like us.
Toby Eunice Sr. story to tell you. My father. I learned a lot from him by listening to what he would say to other men. And one time, some man was complaining to him that he was having trouble on dates. And my father told him, just do what Frank Sinatra does. When you go out on a date, don't look at your watch and don't yawn. I've added to it since then. Don't look at your watch, don't yawn, and don't take your cell phone out.
Yeah, well.
3 keys to a successful date.
So River is from
Wait,
Fremont,
didn't
California.
I saw Davio? There's Davio.
Where?
Right there. Above Steve
There it is.
Gahagan.
I skipped it. He was like invisible.
Fremont, isn't that that's kind of towards the mountains, isn't it? Where's Fremont?
Really don't know.
Sounds familiar. Why do I know it?
It's in California.
Evan Penn says, I knew it was booze. That wasn't booze, Evan. That was a fine wine from
It doesn't say booze, it says booze.
from the Finger Lakes region of New York. Brian Eagle says, delish.
Jason
Delicious.
Hamilton says howdy.
Howdy, Jason.
AJ Rainville's got lots of wine for us. Look at that.
Yeah, and we'll be happy to drink it once Shelley's off her diet. John Warner says,
You are welcome. Enjoy it.
we plan to, and we'll look for a way to make sure that Shelley gets it. Heather, do you like bison? I'd never tried it before. I was always hesitant because I'm old and set in my ways. But I'm glad that I did.
But I forced them to try new things.
I was able to pick it up at the nearest grocery store. They had it in the organics section, and it's grass-fed organic.
And apparently
bison.
there was a little. This particular bison had some weed that he ate because Toby can't talk now.
Well, bison weed.
Zapster is here.
Hello, Shelley and Toby. Oh,
I didn't do that.
I know you did.
I didn't even touch it. I did that.
Oh, right there. Stop. You went too
There we
far.
go.
Okay.
And I think I said Richard Hunter, Dakota or Lakota.
Where
Pet
do you say
bison.
Lakota? It's probably Lakota. It's because the Lakota were a... oh, I don't know, Richard. I threw the packaging away, but I'll look the next time.
River says, bison and burgundy. Now we're talking. Who cares where warm waters halt anymore?
Well, it was a Cabernet, but you're on the right track there.
You did say burgundy.
I did?
You did. I said Cabernet. Chicken
It was
hawk.
a Cabernet, right?
Yes. Cabernet Franc Limburger.
Limburger. Why did I say Bordeaux?
I don't know what you said.
I said Cabernet.
I said Cabernet. Mitchy Mitch is here.
Mitchy Mitch.
Rick Plank from Cincinnati.
So wait, Brian Egan says, Dakota, we don't use LS or eat doggies.
L's. We don't use L's.
L's.
Jim Black from Canada.
Wow, hey, welcome from Canada.
We need a Canadian one. Like, take off to the great white north, take off. Goo, 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 goo.
Wait, that's the second week in a row you've been pushing that song.
Somebody's from Canada.
I don't know. I don't have any spaces. Maybe we should just do
the
that.
Crickets.
The crickets?
Well, maybe they could share with Minnesota because they're like this, you know.
They're like that, you know.
Yeah. Donna Buchholz is here.
Hey, Donna.
And we have Charles Chapman.
Charles Chapman, your favorite.
My favorite?
Wait. Oh, Fortuna.
Oh, I just got another super chat. Where's our ka-ching?
What? Oh, it's from an iPhone user. So that's from Jan Schultz.
Jan Schultz.
Thank you very much, Jan. That's very kind. Let's give you the...
Yeah,
Ka-ching.
thank you. Are
Wait a
either
minute, that
of you
ka-ching is really
Native
long.
American, percent and tribe? I'm part Monacan, and the rest elsewhere. Monacan.
I'm 12.5%, and I don't know exactly, but it's either from the area that came in. It was from my grandmother, and she was born in. She lived in St. John's, Arizona. So I'm guessing either Navajo or Pueblo, which is interesting because my son married a Navajo woman, and they have a son. So we are of somehow the same blood. So yeah, 12.5%.
All right, and I'm not aware of any that I would have. I didn't do that DNA testing thing, so and my family doesn't specifically say that we have any Native American blood. I had an uncle who was Native American, but I think he married into the family. I can't really, yeah. And he had, I don't know. They were Native American, but I don't know how we were related. My uncle and his son.
He said, I'm part Monacan.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the end. I was going, you never told me you were part Monacan.
I was asking, kind of looking at you like, am I saying that right?
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know what tribe that is. It sounds like one of those North Midwestern tribes. But
all right, play the weird song that you got for 23 Monarga.
23. Hey, it can't be any worse than the weird song I have for Charles Chapman.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just bah, bah.
Well, it's I told you it's Andrea Bocelli, and if you start playing it, you got to play the whole song.
Well, it's just because it's too slow, I think.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Well,
down low, too slow. So.
Did you say hi to Brad Kinzer? Bo.
Who?
Bo
Brad
Walker.
Kinzer. Bo Walker.
Bo Walker says, hi guys, it's been a while, dang work and all.
Yeah.
We know the those retired people know the feeling. I'm sorry, we don't.
Oh, look at this.
What?
Burton Crawford from Tennessee.
Hey,
is in the
Burton
house.
Crawford, what do we have for you? That photo back there is one that was given to us by Burton Crawford from Tennessee. Says...
That's the view from his cabin.
Right, that's the view from his cabin. So I don't know where that is.
It's
Burton,
way high up.
Tell the folks where that photograph was taken, so we know it's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
From the it looks like the porch of his cabin, either the porch or the deck of his cabin.
Yeah, he said deck. So nice. And we have Wade
Jason North Face.
Warman.
Warman? Yeah. Good call on that. Wow, well done.
Yeah. Oh, Illinois Ghost has made it home safely. Hooray.
Praise.
So, applause for that.
Applause. We do get applause for
Oh, and also for Burton for that picture.
Oh, we should give Burton a
drum roll.
No, not appropriate.
We should have done the drum roll while we were opening up the gift.
Oh, okay, wait. How about for Burton? No, you're right. It's just applause.
Just applause. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Burton. That was very nice of you.
And we have Ramblin' Pam.
Ramblin'.
Doug M.N.
Just because she's such the adventurer. Have you seen her latest videos?
No.
Her latest videos have been amazing. They've been amazing.
I've been too busy to watch.
If you guys
videos.
have not seen Pam's YouTube channel, go visit her. She does really kind of these mini documentaries, and they're well researched, and she just has kind of a way of explaining in a very down home fashion. I was going to say homely. I don't mean homely. That's not the word. I wanted to use down home fashion. So
practical.
Let's see. AGK Media. I'll send you. Illinois Ghost says I'll send you an email before I head back out. When are you going back out again? You just made it home. But yeah, send us an email so we know when you're headed out here. And like I said, we're not in Santa Fe. We're in Albuquerque, but we'd be happy with enough notice to drive up to Santa Fe to have dinner with you. Or we got lots of places here in Albuquerque too. Right off the highway.
Doug M.N. says, am I the only one representing Minnesota?
Minnesota? No, half the people in here, Doug, are from Minnesota, apparently. We just didn't know it. So, but somebody asked for was it Sakar? Sakar wrote and asked for a Minnesota song. Or one that was for all the people in Minnesota. And we're going to get that. But
for all the people
we're out of cards, so I got to wait. What did River say? River said something. Fremont is in the Bay Area, 15 miles north of San Jose. Because I spent a lot of time in the Bay Area. I had a bunch of clients there. And then I spent some time down at the, it's not a Space Flight Center, it's the NASA Research Center near San Jose. That's why it produces all that technology, because of NASA. If it wasn't for NASA, there would be no technology corridor.
There would be no wardrobe failures. Did you hear they sent a bunch of women up to do a spacewalk, but they didn't have the right size spacesuits for them, so they couldn't do it?
Duh.
I know, right?
It's NASA, for God's sakes.
Oh, they only have the men's sizes. They didn't have the women's sizes. They had one that would fit one woman.
What about Sally Ride? They didn't spacewalk.
Right. But the last class of astronauts had half women and half men, and yet they're only really still thinking they have all men. So, yeah, wardrobe malfunction, they call that. So
Heather Dawn says she was born in Fremont, California.
Oh.
Dang, she's a Valley girl.
Yeah.
No, that's at Los Angeles. Blaze of Glory says, bison buffalo is the meat with closest taste to beef. Agreed, that's what we discovered. Had one that was a cheap quality with gristle fat bits in it, but otherwise good. So I had the ribeye, and the ribeye for the bison was about that big in comparison to what a beef ribeye was. No bone in. And it had the normal fat that a ribeye has, which I happen to like, honestly. I'm a big fan of eating the fat. I know everybody tells me that's crazy, and might be the reason I had a heart attack. Susie Fenhaven is R.F. Hecky. She changed her name.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Going all out. Don't we have a... Yeah, Susie.
Because she's our little fairy princess.
Yeah, oh, there she says it right there. I am Orafeki.
Yeah. See, I keep up with this stuff. The Great White North. It's a beautiful way to go.
It's a beauty way to go.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, that's
Yeah.
our Canadian friend.
Take off to the Great White North. Take off. It's a beauty way to go.
Susie, I knew that already because I check out everybody's channel once a night to see what everybody's up to. And when I hit the subscription button, I ended up at your newly named channel. Jack Rabbit retracted a message.
Yes, I see that.
Probably to be safe.
Hope you enjoy. The Fox Run is a great winery. Here we enjoy. Can send more of what they carry if you like something else.
If they have a Sauvignon Blanc.
I like most every wine as long as it doesn't have a lot of that sticky tannin stuff that sticks to your mouth and teeth and tongue.
How is Ramblin' Pam's theme song not Ramblin' Man? Because she's an
she's
adventure.
not a man.
She's not a man. She is.
But I did think that Steve Martin thing where he goes ramblin', 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 ramblin'.
Oh. No, she just reminds me every time I see one of her videos, I think of Indiana Jones. She's the female version of Indiana Jones. John Werner says, the developer of Boss Jock app had developed Backpack Studio app with unlimited tabs, the recording not limited to 35. If you can check that out for the other side to move beyond the limits. Ooh, moving beyond the
Well,
limits.
thank you for your input.
Wait.
on that.
What was that again?
Backpack Studio.
Backpack Studio. Oops, I just took the pen apart. Wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh, we got another super chat.
Wow.
Cha-ching.
You guys are being very generous tonight.
Oh, crap.
Wait.
I hit the wrong button. What happened?
Wait, don't want to remove that? You just
I was
erased
just
all the
touching
cards.
this.
Okay.
This is what I was doing. Bo Walker saying hi from Salem, Utah, and figured this is a good way to spend some of that tax refund. Well,
Wow,
yay.
you got your tax refund already?
Very nice.
I don't get a refund.
Thank you. And let's see. Bloop.
There's Bo.
Did we miss something?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are.
Nope. You got to go back up higher.
No. Really?
Oh, no, you're right.
What's
Sorry.
that? I was there. It's Burton Crawford says it was in somewhere in Montana at 8,000 feet. It shows what... Oh, his picture.
Oh.
Somewhere in Montana at 8,000 feet, it shows what can happen real quick in the mountains with weather. I took it on the back deck at the cabin, going back again later this year.
I'll tell you my
Nice.
struck in by lightning story in Denver just for that same reason. So is that your cabin, Burton, or did you
Rent it?
Airbnb it? Heather Dawn, you are... Okay.
Okay, we're at the bottom.
What?
So we're ready for emails.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. We got your emails video.
Let's... Okay, so text messages are open at 866-597-9901. You can also leave, until we open the phone lines, you can also leave a voicemail there. So take that. Put that in your smike and pulpit.
Do you want your mousey back? Mouse?
That sounds like a... Do you want your mouse? That sounds like a double entendre, doesn't it?
If you say so.
Well, I'm not
Mousey
gonna,
back?
I am not going to push it.
Do you want mousey back?
You want your little mouse back, buddy? Okay.
Okay, push the little video button
Why?
for emails.
Oh, emails.
It's time for emails. Oh, we had a couple more new people in the room before we start emails. Let's say hi to Jack B. Nimble and Zozo Rock.
Oh, I'm hesitant.
Oh,
I'll play it, but he's not happy with it.
oh, we have to switch it out. We haven't switched it out.
We
yet,
haven't switched it
but
out.
I like the song.
Okay, we're gonna play it.
Zozo Rocks.
Oh. I was going to use the new nubby on the end of the pen, but I had the pen still out, so I just poked my iPad.
All right.
Steve Gahagan doesn't like spam either.
Yeah.
We don't like spam.
Burton says he wishes it was his. Maybe if he hits the Powerball tonight.
Oh, nice. You have that Powerball. It's supposed to be, Powerball is way up there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Over what? Is it
I don't know. I don't keep track of this stuff.
Okay, here we go with our emails tonight. This one is from Steven. And it says, Toby, I was wondering if you saw my comment on the YouTube show last night. Oh, did I miss that?
Last night. Well, that was Friday.
Friday
so
night.
He's talking about Thursday.
Yeah, March 22nd at 10:09. He said, I posted as true believer. I didn't see it because if I had seen it, I would have addressed it. Also, I cannot see the contents of the chat from this show now that it is over. Will it show up later? So Stephen and everybody else, once the show is finished, it has to be processed by YouTube. And depending on the length of the show, that takes up to 2 hours. Until then, you may be able to see the show. You're going to find out that the audio is out of sync and you won't be able to see the chat. But after the 2 hour time frame, eventually the chat will appear. It doesn't happen right away. I had to leave the chat room before the show was over, and I did not get to see your response if you gave one. I don't recall, Stephen. By the way, I am the guy that you introduced to the nutcase from Pennsylvania that broke into Fenn's house last summer. I notified you when he was arrested. That's why the name is familiar to me. He sent me the link to the story.
I see.
Well, thank you for that, Stephen. Thank you. This one is from
750 million lump sum before tax is 468 million.
Wow. So
if
that means
one of you wins that, would you share it with everybody? Because that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you could share it. I mean, there's fewer than 750 people in this room, so you could give each one of them comfortably $1 million. This one is from the guy that goes by the name of Crimson Fox. Oh, this is Landon. He started a YouTube channel tonight. I can't remember. Addy Laddie?
Oh, that was Silver Fox. No?
No, that's Crimson Fox.
Oh, different Fox.
So he's in the room. He comes in the room every once in a while as either Addy Laddie or Laddie Addy. I can't remember which. And he sent this mail. This ended up in a long conversation. But I'll read the email that he sent. This is from him. And I think after this email, he must have had second thoughts because he doesn't appear to be the person that sent this email in his latest video. In his first video, he just started his YouTube channel this week. He says, "It has been found. Ask Forrest if you wish. He has the bracelet. I didn't want the bracelet after I found out what comes with the thing. Please keep my name." Oh well. Please keep my name anonymous. But you can tell everyone it has been found thanks to all the Fenn community, including a gypsy's kiss. So, that didn't go well. So I referred to his video and suggested that didn't sound like the same person that made the video. This doesn't sound like the same person. And I suggested that to him. He wrote back and he said, "Good morning. Yeah, I got overconfident, made a mistake chasing a rabbit hole. I'm eating humble pie for breakfast. Thanks for checking. No such thing as a perfect solve. Now it's back to being me again." So he must have had a moment. So
now we need a walk of shame video.
We should do that. Because as opposed to the I didn't find
rooster?
the treasure.
Yeah, we need the rooster, and then you do the walk of shame.
We're going to do that.
Rooster
so, yeah,
time
we've been there, done
Texas,
that. Can't tell you.
Texas sad? Texas
Rooster
H
time. Okay,
sad.
we're going to give you, he wants
Let's
rooster
do the
time.
rooster.
Let's do rooster time. Yeah, definitely rooster time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a question from a long distance viewer. That's the subject. The person is Jay. He says, "Hi guys, a big fan of the show and thanks for the informative program. A transplanted Connecticut native here in Malaysia in Southeast Asia for the past 17 years. For 17 years, you're practically a Malaysian at that point. I'm fairly new to the hunt, and while there's no way for me to ever actually get boots on the ground, it's a thrill just to follow along as people hunt. Well, Jay, as you know, our friend Michael Hool lives in Tokyo, Japan, and he gets back here at least once a year, at least as long as we've known him. So it doesn't seem like a big stretch for a little bit further from Malaysia. A quick question, which may be simplistic, but I've wondered since I started following this several months ago. Why does everyone search mostly north of Santa Fe? Everything I see about I'll give you the chance to answer that. Just a moment. Why does everyone search mostly north of Santa Fe? Everything I see about hunting seems to take place east, west, or north, and no one ever seems to look south? ? The Mexican border, while some distance to cover in Forrest's one-day hide, seems to be mostly ignored. There must be plenty of hiding places south of the city. I'm not familiar with New Mexico, so maybe not. Is there a reason for this? Thanks for giving me a few moments, and good luck in your quests. Would you care to answer that?
So it says very clearly in the book that the treasure is hidden somewhere in the mountains north of Santa Fe.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody looks there.
There have been other theories about south of Santa Fe. For example, Fenn at one time and until recently owned an ancient pueblo that he had bought from the tribes called San Lazaro. You'll be able to find a book on it, The Secrets of San Lazaro. And that is south of Santa Fe, so there was some sense that it might be there. But in the book, just before he introduces the poem in The Thrill of the Chase, he says, I hid it somewhere in the mountains north of Santa Fe. That was 2010. In 2013, he published a second book called Too Far to Walk. And in that book, he included a map of the 4 Rocky Mountain states, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, and Montana. And at Moby Dickens, he says, he takes out the map and he says, if you know where the treasure is, you'll find it on this map. So no one has ever looked south of Santa Fe. As a matter of fact, anyone who knows about the Fenn treasure goes at least 8.25 miles north of the border, the city border of Santa Fe, but that's a different story. So it isn't south because Fenn says it isn't south. Now, there are lots of places you can find to hide a treasure south of Santa Fe, but as I said in the book, which he effectively identifies as the Bible of this chase, The Thrill of the Chase, he says he hid it somewhere in the mountains north of Santa Fe. So, and those mountains, and then in 2013, we have a video called Forrest Fenn Discovered the Rocky Mountains in 2013, because that's when he started talking about the Rocky Mountains. Prior to that time, he didn't talk about the Rocky Mountains.
Laddie Addie's in the room.
Oh, Laddie Addie, we just read your email and mentioned...
Yep, that was embarrassing.
That was embarrassing. Yeah. Don't be embarrassed. You know what? I get 3 to sometimes as many 10 emails a week with people making statements that we know when we read them are probably outlandish, but nobody, we just play the rooster thing, so don't feel bad about it. And by the way, let everybody know, you can't put the link in it because YouTube won't let you put the link, but Laddie Addie has a brand spanking new YouTube channel, and he just put up his first video. So kind of in the look at the camera and release your thoughts, and he was being very, what do you call it? Very... when you're open. Vulnerable. Yeah, that's a good word.
We have in the room, we have Jay Sheldon. Thank you for your answer, guys. Keep up the great work. And Democrats only. Warm, cold, warm, look, grab, go. I don't know what that means.
He made a bunch of Democrats only made a bunch of comments on last week's video. Which one was the Jay Sheldon question? Oh, that's the one we just answered. He's from Malaysia. He's in Malaysia.
Oh, okay.
So
very
it's
good.
Sometime before, it's early morning there.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's from Candy. Candy says, I thought you were on Monday night. Oh, she sent this because she was looking for us on Monday night. Mm-hmm. And when we didn't appear, she was concerned that we weren't in the right place. I have a question for your show that's different. I don't know if it's the question that's different or our show that's different. Did Forrest put some type of authentication with his antiquities? If you were to find it, you're going to have to prove the items in the chest are authentic, like the history of the turquoise bracelet. So that's a question for Forrest. I don't know what Forrest did with the chest. None of us do. But I'm going to help me with this word. Hypothesize. I'm going to hypothesize that that is not in the chest, because it is not the provenance of each of those items that make the idea of this chest so valuable. It is the fact that Forrest Fenn hid a chest containing both antiquities, riches, new and old, new coins, old antiquities. So, but I don't think, since you're not selling the items individually, let's say we take it to auction, as we have suggested is possible before. If you go to auction, nobody's going to ask about the antiquities. They're going to be concerned with whether or not this was the treasure that Forrest Fenn. So you only have to have the provenance back to the point at which Fenn hid a treasure that he describes in his book. After that, if they want to pay some money to some anthropologists or archaeologists to determine the value of each of those pieces, they can do that. But I can almost assure you that the person that were to buy it at auction won't particularly give a damn. What's more important to them is that they own the treasure.
Well, we have
my dimple popped out.
Bo Walker sent us an email with an image, and we will share that with everybody on Friday.
Yeah,
okay?
because
and Friday Fandango.
Yeah, we'll do it on Friday, Bo.
And we got another super chat from Laddie Eddie.
Oh, well, for giving him a promo. I don't know. Thank you, Laddie.
$9.99.
That was very kind of you.
And what was the other thing I saw? Was a question? Oh, Zapster says, have you ever done a show on all the teeth references? No,
we haven't. But you know who likes doing those kind of shows? Maybe that's one. So I'm going to suggest you mention that to Blaze of Glory, because it's Eric Hall. He picks up on those little elements of continuity. Like he had a show on how Fenn uses the number 2, and I think he had the number 3 and the number 100. He picks up on those things that Fenn tends to use regularly, and so maybe he could do a show. We have not done a show on it. We have not done a show.
That would be a no.
That would be a no.
So are we ready for texts?
We are. We're going to get out of here early tonight, I surmise.
Unless we get a whole bunch more texts.
No, we're fine.
Or calls. We got to open up the lines.
Yeah, we do have to open up the lines. Okay. So hang on a second. Well, thank you guys for
a bunch of techie stuff
for the
here.
super chat. We really appreciate it. It's very kind.
Blaze of Glory says, thanks, but I never thought of the teeth before.
Maybe something you should look into, Eric. Just, somebody else noticed it. No super chat needed. Have a good night. Time to get some Z's. Oh, he doesn't have a question. Okay, let's go to the texts. This one is from our friend in Texas, Clayton Watson. Hey, Toby, Clayton from Texas. Gone alone in there. There is in the wood. Changed my mind. There is in the wood. Yes, I won't change your mind. I agree with you. How easy was that? Oops, second message? No. And this one is Bo from Salem.
Walker?
Yeah, Bo Walker from Salem, Utah. Just thought I might say hi through texting since Xbox doesn't like comments. Oh, he's watching it through Xbox.
I see.
I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
We didn't know that. That, and I'm finally off at 6, so now I can see your shows. Meant guys, not guts. Oh, he said, hey, guts. This is Bo. Hey, guts. LOL. Thanks, Bo. That was kind of you. This is from Elijah in Mountain Home. Wow, Elijah.
Hey, Jerry Harris from Waco, Texas is here, and so is Tails.
God is contacting us, Elijah.
Oh,
Let's see, from Elijah in Mountain Home.
Elijah the prophet?
Yeah, Elijah the prophet.
I see.
Burning question.
The burning bush? I thought that was...
a bunch of biblical...
Wasn't that Moses?
Yeah, Moses with the burning bush, biblical references. Burning question for you. Do you think the Marvel gaze is a reference to Marvel comics? It seems very strange to me. It is a strange turn of phrase. But Terry Scant with Marvel gaze, we interpret it to mean exactly what he writes in that case, just a poetic turn of phrase. If you're gazing at this in a marvel way, or you find it so marvel that you gaze at it, you're trapped there and you can't get out fast enough. We do not believe that it has anything to do with Marvel Comics. And if it did, I wouldn't know how to make that connection. I wouldn't know. I don't know enough about Marvel Comics to make that connection for you. I'm sorry.
We have Pete Sheng Healy, who says some roads in Yellowstone National Park will be open to bicycles March 29th.
Wow. Slippery bicycles, slippery cycling, but...
I'm going to have to have the studded tires.
Evan Penn. Fenn uses the word the.
And stay away from the buffalo. Did you see that video?
No.
These people riding snowmobiles? Did you show me that? Or was
I showed that to you.
Was that you?
Well, one of the searchers, somebody sent it to me.
Oh, yeah.
And then I forwarded it to you. Yeah. Nut jobs. Do not be screwing around with the wildlife. They're called wildlife.
Well, they were on the road. I mean, it was one wildlife.
It's their road.
Well, we got another cha-ching.
Don't be screwing
Joe
around.
S.
Joe S. Says some. Well, I'm good.
Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life.
There's a bathroom on the rise. You're so funny.
Yeah.
Bathroom on the right.
I got that from somebody. I don't know.
Oh, okay. No question. Just.
Oh, no question. All right.
Doesn't see it.
AGK Media, Marvin. Ooh. See, Don has made the connection between Marvel and Marvin.
Mm-hmm. Terry Scant with Marvin Gaze.
Terry Scant with Marvin Gaze. Marvin
Gaye.
Huh?
Back to the Future. Don't we have that song?
So there's a connection for you that we haven't made up until Shelley made at that moment. So to extend that, Marvel Gaze, Marvin Gaye, Marvin Gaye's Treasure. Now we have a connection to pop music.
Treasure. Does he sing a song called Treasure?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not going to look it up now.
Oh, okay.
The treasure and the chest is worth more together. Yeah, it is. I was going to remind you guys that if you want to ask us a question in the room, make sure you're preceded with the @ AGK space media, not underscore, space media, so that it'll highlight it in the room and we'll be able to see it. Okay, that's the last of the text questions. I don't know. Do you want to open the phone lines?
Yeah, we're good. We should. We have a little video about that.
Okay. Well, while we're playing that, done.
What's going on?
I didn't click it. Open. I don't know. I can't find it.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm coming back. They didn't find the video.
No.
It lost the link.
Oh, did you move it?
I didn't. Yes. I don't know. Which means it's not going to find the closed phone lines.
I don't know. Well, it's time to open the phone lines. Ring.
Wait a minute. Let me see where I put it. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Okay. A second for you.
Where did I put that down?
And scene, says Bridie.
And scene.
Rick Plank says he actually sings Bathroom on the Right in concert as a joke. I saw him last year. Oh, that's funny.
That's cool. Okay, I don't know what I did with your video. I'm sorry. Dancing in the Dark. Did you know, Ataraxia, Shelley and I submitted a
trailer.
Well, it wasn't a trailer. They don't call it a trailer. They call it it's not a proposal. It's a...
Well, it was a short video clip.
It was a short video clip
proposing
a proposal for a movie for a competition, and it was called Dancing in the Dark.
Or series. It could have been a web series.
It could have been a web series as well. And man, it had the greatest storyline ever. It was just cooler than hell.
Yeah.
Shelley was going to play the part of a woman who was an active ecological proponent, ecology proponent.
Something like that.
And her
what you call
husband,
it.
who had already passed away, who had died in a plane crash in the southeast, in the South Pacific, and they felt like they belonged to they both belonged to a radical. That's a long story. We'll send you the video. Yeah, you know what? We do have the video to the trailer over on Video Terror, so I'll put the link on the.
In case anybody cares.
People do care. It's fun. Okay, so I wanted to open the phone lines, but it's not letting me.
Boy, you can't find the video. You can't open the phone lines. Just one gremlin after another. We need to smudge this place.
Phone line is open. So if you have a question that you can't express in the chat room and you would like a direct answer and you'd like to talk to Toby and Shelley while you're doing it, you can call.
Or if you just want to sing us a song.
No, don't tell them that because then they'll start calling and singing. God's sakes. You can call 597.
Maybe not.
8. Oh, shit. Excuse me.
866-597-9901. Phone lines are open. Please call now.
Buy some weed.
Right. And he did not say buy some weed. He said buy some weed.
Buy some weed. Bring it the next time you're visiting.
Stop doing this. You don't even know
I don't
what that
even
is.
Yeah.
You haven't smoked anything since you were, what, 20?
I never.
Cigarettes?
Oh, cigarettes. Yes, when I was in Vietnam, I smoked cigarettes for a while. Yeah.
For a short
But
time.
I've never had any kind of...
like, you don't even know what this is.
No. I don't. My brothers and sisters used to do it. They'd say, can we go outside for a little while? And I'd go like, what are you talking about? I was so naive. But I also had a top secret crypto clearance, so I had to be naive. It wasn't by choice. Thanks. Brian Eagle says, "Okay, I'll do it. Thanks, Toby." Why is Brian Eagle thanking us?
I don't know.
He's going to call.
Oh, is he?
Ataraxia likes our Marvin Gaye thing.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye's last song was about treasures.
Was it?
I don't know. I'm just making that up. Let me see. Hang on. We're going to do a quick search here on Marvin. Oh, it's spelled with an E.
Mitchy Mitch says, I think the clues are not places on a map. It's not a point-to-point hunt. If you have the Homa Brown, you wouldn't need where warm waters halt. No shortcuts. But I'm also not getting further with the coordinates theory. Any ideas? And Jack B. Nimble says, when are you guys going to have another panel session, and what is it going to be about?
Wow, Jack. Wow. Okay, so our next panel session.
Wow, Jack, wow.
Well, wow, just wow, Jack.
Wow.
Whoa. Our next panel session will be the first week in April, and it's going to be about the relationship between Marvin Gaye's last album, You're the Man, and The Treasure Hunt. So let's see what the songs were on that album. You can buy it for $29.95. The album was You're the Man. It is a vinyl album. You cannot get it on digital. Let's see what the songs were.
Roll Robert Zelinsky. I didn't actually see that email until today, and I'd already made the video before then. But I'm sure that would be a good song for the video.
What's
Telephone Line by ELO.
Oh, he has
Also
a song on that album.
Spiderweb. What can I
So
say?
on his "You're the Man" album, Marvin Gaye's last album was called "You're the Man That Will Find the Treasure," and the top song on it was "Midnight Love," which is what you're going to get when you find that treasure from your honey bunny.
You're the man.
You're the man. So yeah, Terry Scant with Marvin Gaye's last album. Okay, so
And who is Lily Gay?
Lily Gay was Forrest's grandmother.
Oh,
Lily Gay Fenn.
so maybe that's the next piece. Marvin Gaye, Lily Gay.
Lily Gay.
Mm.
Well, was Marvin Gaye's wife called Lily?
I don't know.
I think
That's
it
why
was.
I asked you.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Clifford Langeneck says, Doug MN asked you a question 5 lines below Joe S. $9.99 super chat.
Okay, let's see. Joe S. $9.99.
Doug and
1, 2, 3.
Who and how much for record super chat amount? $100.
John Wayne Bobbitt.
John
right?
Wayne Bobbitt. I think
More than once.
I think Paul Emmons gave us 100 once
Did he?
too, didn't he?
Yeah, those
So,
are the.
yeah, 100
so the
was
two
the
records are $100. More than a couple of times by our friend John Wayne Bobbitt,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think early Paul Ammon, who's well known from Jamie Jordan's. He donated 3 coins for the Jamie
Very
Jordan.
generous.
Yeah, very generous.
Yeah.
He did 100. I think that's the highest we've ever got.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, somebody. I can't imagine anybody will ever break that record. I mean, you can super chat up to $500 and if somebody donates $500, I will do a striptease in front of the green screen.
Ew.
Ew! How do you know?
Why would anybody want to pay money for that?
To see my six pack.
Maybe if you want to pay $500, you won't do a striptease in front of the green screen. Yeah.
To see my six pack
Max,
here, and then there's another six pack over here.
Max super chat was $100. Oh, what is? Oh, it's $500.
500
Is the max that you can go.
unless you're using an Apple, either an iPad
And then
or
it's like
a smartphone.
$499.99.
And it's $499.99. For some reason, Apple doesn't let you do the even numbers. That's
amounts.
why you see
It's weird.
when you see some of the donations up here at $9.99. That's somebody trying to donate $10, and I don't know if Apple takes a cut or whatever. This Brian Eagle, you're right. This is a family channel. I will not do a.
You could be wearing like a green bodysuit underneath. And
Yeah,
just
just
be
up
like
to here,
disappear
and all you see,
as he takes
and all
his
you see
clothes
is
off.
my head. Mr. T says, "Toby, let me think about that." You mean the 500 for not doing the
Bribery.
striptease? Okay, so no phone calls. I think we can
Do you
call
want
it
to
a night.
talk about what's going on eBay?
Can I get a picture in here somehow? Hang
Can
on.
I get a picture? Can I
Go
get
ahead.
a witness?
Go ahead and talk about it.
Okay, so hey, for those of you who were in the chat room last Friday when we had Cynthia here, free Cynthia, I got some people who were interested in my pink blouse and were offering to buy it and so on. So we opened up a clothing line. A vintage clothing line on
I'll give them the
eBay
link. Hey, that's-
on Toby's account. It's T Eunice on eBay, and there's several early spring shirts and blouses,
including the pink one.
including the pink one, that you can bid on, and they are up for auction, or you can buy them instantly, your choice. Oh, we got a call.
Why is that a... Oh, but that's where we started. That's why. Okay, we're taking a call. Hold on. From area code 501. Hey, you've reached Toby and Shelley. Who are you? Where are you calling from? And what's your question?
Hey, my name's John. I'm from Arkansas.
Hey, John.
I was just going to make a comment.
Please do.
I'm sorry.
No, you feel free to make your comment.
I was just going to say in Forrest's last 6 questions, I think he gave an answer away that I hadn't heard nobody talk about when he said his favorite flight over the Rockies was 500 feet above, 200 feet, or 500 feet above. What if that was a searcher that was within 200 or 500 feet above somebody that was flying over the mountains, maybe chartered a helicopter or plane just kind of doing some searching? What if that was the closest anyone got to it?
So we did talk about that just a little bit in one of our shows. Number one, flying at 500 feet over the Rockies is very difficult because you'd have to follow the contours of the land. And, there's mountains in the Rocky Mountains that are up to, well, the tallest is Mount Elbert in Colorado at 14,488 feet. So as a safety precaution, you'd probably want to fly 500 feet over the tallest altitude, over the highest mountain that you're going to fly over. So let's say, for the sake of conversation, it's that you're heading north, and that you're going to go right over Mount Elbert at 5,400 and what did I say? 14,488 feet. So let's even number 14,500. That means the lowest you'd want to be flying over the Rocky Mountains to make sure that you're safe is 15,000 feet, right? Not because the just for safety's sake you want to do it. So the problem with flying a twin-engine aircraft, Piper Malibu Mirage, at 500 feet over anything is the ground is passing by you at close to 400 miles an hour. And I don't know if you've ever been on an airplane at 35,000 feet, the ground passes pretty slowly behind you. It has to do with the Pythagorean theorem. But at 500 feet, you can't see anything. It's just really hard to work out any kind of details. It's like flying over Google Earth at speed, is
right.
Kind of what it is.
I was thinking maybe like a helicopter or something like that.
Well, it could very well be.
A helicopter to kind of go for a search area.
Yeah, I know there's one searcher that has come back multiple times over the years who claims that he's flown over the treasure, that he's seen it, and I think he even claims that he went back to get it and it wasn't there. I don't know. The connection that Fenn made about the 200-foot searcher was very simplistic. It was, he went searching. I didn't think he knew that much about me. He made one search, and it sounds like it was early on in the chase, like 2010. And then he didn't search anymore. And he told Fenn about his trip. And that's when Fenn knew he had been within 200, with a detail that the guy had provided, that he had been within 200 feet of the treasure. Fenn has never said that searchers have been within 500 feet. Now, it's obvious that if you're a searcher and you're within 200 feet, you had to at some point also be within 500 feet. Whenever he's talked about the 500-foot number, he says people have been within 500 feet. So the impression we get is that it's not searchers, it's simply groups of people. And by way of explanation, in our search area, primary search area, the Rio de los Pinos, in the valley, the Rio de los Pinos, like most rivers, is in a river valley. And up above that river valley is the track upon which the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad runs. And it's about 500 feet from our search area. So it could be as simple as people passing unknowingly within 500 feet of the search area, not having any interest, not only not knowing it, but not having any interest. So we have never put that together in an aerial solution as you suggest, but it's certainly possible. I mean, that's the most I can hope for. We just haven't thought about it much.
Right. How about when he said the spot he's almost umbilically connected to? Umbilically, it kind of insinuates that he feels like he was there before he was born, is the way I would take it.
Yeah.
Does anybody know if Fenn believes in reincarnation or anything like that?
That's a question for him. He claims to be spiritual but not religious. So I don't know if he believes in reincarnation. I seem to have the impression that he does. Why do I have that impression? I have some.
I think so too, because I think like in the end of the one book where the birds in the nest, in the tree, and the nest is the circle of life, kind of in the Native American symbolism and stuff.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe that's could be the signal for that. And like I said, nobody I've thought about that, umbilically connected.
Yeah,
that would insinuate he's been there before he was born. And we know he was born in Texas, so he wasn't anywhere up that way when he was prior.
Yeah, I think if you were
anyway, that's why I think it's treasure.
If you were to take that phrase umbilically connected at its most literal, then you could make the tie to some sort of birth or reincarnation or something like that. If you treat it as metaphorical, just a description of how he feels about his relationship with the location in which he has the treasure. We know he has very strong feelings about the place that he hid the treasure for a variety of reasons. It's not just So the place that was special to him sounds to me like it was special to him before he put a treasure there, or before he even thought about putting a treasure there. It always sounds to me like the place that is special to him was special for a reason other than he was going to put a treasure and die there. So, if you take it very literally, it could have all those, quasi-spiritual, those metaphysical connections that you're making with reincarnation and things like that. If you take it metaphorically, then it becomes an interesting turn of phrase because it describes his relationship with that special place. So lots to think about. You've had some really interesting thoughts, bringing different perspectives on this.
Yeah, and then one other thing I know, because I think these last 6 questions, if they're going to be the last 6, you probably would have tried to, make some good points in them, hidden, because we know, he kind of gets off on, I think, giving clues without nobody knowing he's giving clues. But I thought about the clomp of a boot comment. Boot don't clomp on soft ground.
Right.
You don't hear the boot clomp. You know what I'm saying? So you would think maybe it's hard surface, exactly where the treasure's at.
I tend to think so, only because that's been our experience. The places that we've looked, so you get to a location where suddenly you find yourself climbing over boulders, or through boulders, or around boulders. And so I could agree that there's a hard surface associated with it. And if you think about it, if he wants to have a geologically long place for the treasure, it's not going to be on soft earth, which can be removed by wind and water and other natural forces. It's going to be around rock. It's going to be someplace where there's rock, because there's permanence there. So I think I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he values the treasure box itself too much just to bury it, in the dirt. I think it would be in a cleft of a rock or somewhere secure where it wouldn't be damaged too much. But I sure enjoy your show, Toby and Shelley.
Well, we enjoy that people like you call in with those new ideas that they've thought about, and they're open to putting them out there to the public. So thanks for calling in.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, sir. Be safe.
So we have a lot of discussion in the chat room about what that umbilical metaphor might be referring to, and you are connected to your mother through the umbilical cord. That's how you receive your nourishment when you're in utero. So perhaps it has something to do with being connected to his mother, his ancestors, his roots.
Or Mother Earth.
Mother Earth could be, sure.
Good connection there. Okay, phone lines are open. We'll hold them open for about another 5 minutes, and then I think we will call it a night.
All right. Clifford Langanick says umbilically connected is the Indian culture and artifacts, as that's what he spent his lifetime on. What do you think about that?
So I agree with you, and that there is a much stronger. I don't know that the Native Americans describe it as umbilical, but I think
what he's saying is that he feels umbilically connected to the Indian culture and artifacts.
Oh,
because that's what he spent his later years.
But again,
the years where he had a choice about what to spend time on. That's what he was doing.
So, but. Maybe that's what our panel will be on.
The umbilical?
Yeah, what Fenn means when he uses the word umbilical. Can I do an hour-long show on that?
You can do an hour-long show on anything.
Why did you say it that way?
Especially if you have 4 other people
talking about it?
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to be on our next panel show next week, and you have the Zoom connection stuff and lighting as good as Cynthia's, say I want to be on the panel show in the first week in April, even though I don't know what the subject is, and send an email to T-Eunice. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
A Gypsy's Kiss.
Gypsy's Kiss.
At Gmail.
See, you got me thinking eBay now.
Yeah.
By the way, we were looking at my eBay account. I want you to guess what year I signed up with eBay. Go ahead and guess in the room. What year was it?
I bought on eBay.
Yeah.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Now the fact that my eBay name is T. Eunice. Should give you a hint, but go ahead, guess. Where was I going? Oh, if you want to join our panel, if you're interested in being considered for our panel, first Wednesday in April, send an email to gypsieskiss@gmail.com and let us know that.
Bo says 97.
Why is it hiding that?
Why are you hiding it?
Oh. Why is it hiding 1997?
I don't
2000.
95,
Wow,
96.
that's pretty damn close. Not bad.
When did it start?
Started the year I had a heart attack. 98.
What did?
eBay.
It did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So you people were guessing before 1998. You're way off. It wasn't even around then.
Candy, you can't just say before 2005. That's like that show, The Price is Right. No, it has to be exact. Last Wednesday. Yeah, Ryan, thank you. No, I have 180 stars. That should tell you something. Well, it's not a lot of stars, but I haven't bought and sold a bunch. So the year that I joined eBay, here it comes. Heather Dawn hit it, 1999. 1999. I've been an eBay member since.
She gets her song played again because she wins the contest.
Da-da-da.
When you go into the phone.
Heather Dawn gets a musical intro. You've reached Toby. Well, I should say Shelley and Toby. What's your name? What state are you calling from? And what's your question?
Toby, this is Brad from Pagosa Springs, Colorado.
Ooh,
Brad Kinzer?
Springs.
Brad Kinzer?
Yes, sir.
Hey, hi, Brad. We like
How are you guys
Pagosa.
doing?
We're very good, thank you. Shelley and I like Pagosa Springs. We've been there for the, well, we went up there for what? Why did we go there?
Check it out.
Oh, we did
took
hot springs,
pictures.
took pictures.
But I also went another time and we did the balloon festival there.
Oh.
That's my first time in a hot air balloon.
That's where we got
was
the
in
picture of
Pagosa
Treasure
Springs.
Falls, right?
Yeah.
That was that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a really great, as a matter of fact, should I go get it?
You should let him talk.
Okay, go ahead, Brad.
So, really didn't have a question.
Oh.
But I did just want to give some of the adventurous searchers a fair warning. We've had some quite a lot of snow this year in northern New Mexico and
Southern Colorado, yeah.
And we probably had 14 feet here at my house.
Wow.
This winter, yeah. We've had quite a stretch of warm days in the last week, and we've got a tremendous amount of snow melt, water like you wouldn't believe, and it's only in the lower and mid elevations of the mountains. They had over 40 feet on Wolf Creek Pass. So I'm just giving everybody fair warning
40 feet.
that if they're thinking about going early searching, just to be warned, mud, rock slides, debris in the trails and then on the service roads is going to be extremely prevalent in at least northern New Mexico and southern Colorado. So just fair warning, and be careful out there. And that's really all I wanted to say.
Well, that was very kind and very thoughtful of you to do that. It's a good warning. We're actually, sometime this week, we're going to put out a short video for new searchers about the emergency equipment, emergency/survival equipment we take with us. But we're not planning to go out this year for searching, but we are planning to go out this year to get some drone work done, because I've decided to decorate my house with the photographs that are drone shots of New Mexico. Anyway, the reports that I've been getting from the various Forest Service, the Rio Grande National Forest in Colorado and the Carson National Forest, are making the same warnings. And I don't know how much you guys know about our activities last year. We went through that. We went through the holy crap, it's April, and if we can get down there at all, we'd never be able to cross the river. And the Rio de los Pinos is not a big river. It's certainly not a Rio Grande or Arkansas-sized river. We were at Browns Canyon in June, the year before.
2017.
And even at the crossing points, it was chest waiter high. So it's going to be worse this year, I imagine. It's going to be a longer run. It's going to be a dramatic runoff, and it's going to be a longer runoff from what the forest people are saying.
Yeah.
Now,
it's definitely an epic runoff year.
Yeah.
Mud season, as we call it up here.
right. So we, of course, in New Mexico, especially Albuquerque, are big fans of the snow melt because that's where our water comes from. That snow melt is stored in various forms, and then that keeps us in water through the rest of the year. But it's also when there's a big runoff, it's also very dramatic. It's frighteningly dramatic because people get caught. People consistently underestimate the power of flowing water, and it not only will do a lot of damage to the communities downstream, but it's very dangerous for people trying to do things they shouldn't be doing. We would not, if we were to go back to our area, we'd be lucky to be able to get to it this year at this time, and when we do, I can probably be assured that it'll be a through July runoff in that area based on how much snow Colorado has got.
Exactly right, and I'll give you a little quick story. One time we had gone to a little community called Platoro, Colorado, which is a little mountain community, miles and miles from the nearest anything, off of New Mexico 17, going up through Cumbres Pass. You can go west on a little road that goes up to Platoro, and we've gone up there one time after a pretty significant rain event, and half of a mountain came across the road and kind of blocked everybody in on that little community. And with the ground's water saturation at the point that it's going to be at this spring, it's just, people need to be very mindful of even mild mountain rain events that come in these Forest Service roads, because it can get quite dramatic on the rock slides and mudslides and stuff across the road. So just keep that in mind and be safe out there searching, and hope everybody is mindful of that.
That's another thing about the big snow season. It's going to saturate the ground for a couple of months to come, and it just makes it messy. Just makes it horrendously messy, especially in the northern New Mexico area. You're around the Rio Chama, and you're just going to end up stuck in a red glue-like mud that's you're not going to be able to get out of. So, all right, sir. Well, thank you for
talking to you guys.
Thank you for calling, and
your time.
No, we appreciate you taking the time to come to give us some good and knowledgeable advice from that area. Maybe if we ever get up to Pagosa Springs again, we'll come by and visit.
And I the same if I get down to Albuquerque.
Yeah, please do. Let us know.
Absolutely.
We'll do margaritas.
We'll invite Cynthia.
Perfect.
All right. So, Brad, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it, and you have a good evening, sir.
You do the same.
Thank you.
I think we need our safety squirrel video.
Let's hope it's there. Don't remember.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, we do. Gotta check it. Oh, he hung up.
Oh, no.
Started 8:04. Call us back.
Maybe it was safety squirrel.
So, okay, I'm sorry. I guessed 1998. It was 1995. Humble pie. Eating some humble pie. 95, but still 20 years that, there are people who are younger than eBay, for God's sakes.
Who's Brad?
Brad Kinzer. That's who we just spoke to.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know, because Ryan Bates said, can we get Brad a cameo in this video?
Oh, in the safety squirrel video?
Oh, in the safety squirrel video. Okay.
And Candy, he didn't say 14 feet. He said 40 feet.
40.
At Wolf Creek
Pass.
Which is Wolf Creek
Pass.
Wolf Creek Pass. Yeah, that is a whole bunch of snow, and we'll all see it eventually, because it's our water. That's how I'll be watering my lawn this year, with that snow. I'm just making up crap this time. So 8:04. So it's 8:30. What
Yeah.
say we call it a night? You think?
So we talked about eBay, right?
Did we?
Did we say
was
enough
it?
about it?
So T Eunice on eBay.
Yeah.
And Shelley put up a bunch of her blouses. So
Including this one.
is that up there too?
Yeah, this
Oh.
one is on there too.
So there's a bunch of Shelley's blouses on eBay, and I'm T Eunice on eBay, so it shouldn't be hard to find.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said you wanted her blouses, so
There they are.
there they are.
Go find them.
So I'm gonna try and we got a bunch of stuff, camera equipment and other stuff that I have to get rid of because of not because of the move, but the move gives me the impetus I need the motivation I need to get rid of stuff that I don't need anymore. So we've got some gimbals, some phone gimbals, some cameras. So keep an eye out for it because I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff. I have a microscope. If you have a child who's about to go to college and needs a really expensive microscope with a dark field capability, see, I have one of those. It was a phase.
Yeah.
It was used a couple of times. I have some beautiful pictures of these little tiny creatures that look like aliens, for God's sakes. They're just amazing. But it's going to go on eBay because I used it a couple of times, got bored with it was just a phase. I go through those.
Or if you're a science teacher.
Yeah, if you're a science teacher and you want the best microscope, well, not the best. It's I don't know. Burton Crawford says, Toby, take your drone to the Alpine Loop in Colorado. I've seen some great motorcycle videos of the area, and I hope to be there on my DR650 next year. Well,
See, Clifford Langeneck, we want some of Toby's ties on eBay. I told you. I tell you.
you want
Not that one though.
The
That's
problem,
brand new.
I don't mind
Not
getting
the
rid of a
worst-
brand
worst
new one. The
older
problem
ones.
is, it would if just to break even, I would have to start it at $25.
Yeah. It'll get
But
you-
hand
do
painted
some lower
by,
cost
by a
ones
gentleman,
to
by
start
an
with.
artist in Israel on silk. It even has. It has in here. It's in. Oh, you can't see it. There we go. The tag is in Hebrew. Israel.
Okay.
Or I'll just give you his Etsy page. I guess I could do that too.
Looks like Texas H sad. I don't know how that's supposed to. Texas.
Where?
Texas sad. It says enjoyed your show last week, Shelley. Thank you.
Bo
I don't
Walker
know which
says,
show. There's
where
a lot
was
of shows.
she from? Who's she?
Probably his mother.
Oh.
I don't know.
His mother. I think she was from the same area, but I've been wrong tonight. So
Show.
why do they keep hiding?
I don't know.
AJ Rainbow stuff. It's just a tie, for God's sakes. YouTube. Groovy ties. Texas said, "Thank
Beautiful
you." I got it on my way.
ties.
Thank you, Candy.
See?
So
We're gonna find you some ties to wear that you can sell.
after I wear them,
Yeah, wear it. Well, I told you.
I have 200 ties. I think we can find some place to sell them. Not all of them are as interesting as this. I have to admit, you got to admit. Look at that beautiful work. That's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Huh?
It is. It is.
Okay, Bo Walker says, what nationality I should have said, I don't know. Okay.
Okay. So,
Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow.
you close the phone
Kick
lines.
off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday.
So we're going to close the phone lines now because it's time to close the phone lines.
We had a video on that, but
Yeah. But I misplaced it someplace.
who
Don't
knows
know.
where they went.
We do have a closing the phone lines video, which we will play for you on Friday. Okay, where was I? No, you.
Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow.
Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor.
Dance in the
And
kitchen till the morning.
Thank you all for being here tonight, for sharing in our joy of the Forrest Fenn community. And for AGK Media, I'm Shelley Carney.
Dog. Yonder come a kinfolk in the moonlight. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down.
that's not over. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, okay, go on.
So, what are we doing tomorrow on the softer side?
Softer side, tomorrow, we're going to be talking about dealing with passive aggressive in our lives. Sometimes it's people we live with, sometimes it's people we work with, sometimes it's people we encounter online, and sometimes it's us. So we're going to learn about what is passive aggressive, how to handle it, and how to destroy it. That's tomorrow on the softer side at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That was her.
Right here.
That was her aggressive side. The softer side, 1 o'clock tomorrow, live. Brought to you live. We're going to discuss passive aggressive behavior.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. Toby doesn't do much of that unless he's channeling his mother.
Yeah, I'm not a passive aggressive
So
person.
I like that about him, you know. Yeah, because dealing with passive aggressive people is exhausting.
It's a pain.
But so we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Yeah.
And then on Friday night, we have the Forrest Fenn Friday Fandango, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. At Mountain, it is Mountain. No, it's Mountain Daylight Time. Yeah, Mountain Daylight Time. So join us same time, same channel. We have different music, and by that time, I will have rediscovered
videos.
all the additional videos that Shelley made for us, and I somehow lost something.
The lost videos.
The lost videos
back.
we'll find. There will be a treasure hunt for the videos.
And
all right.
We'll have more emails, texts, and phone calls.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do this.
Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor.
And
once again, thanks for being in the chat room and for all your great questions and comments. For HK Media, I'm Shelley Carney.
On a log, a single shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Yonder come a kid
And I'm Toby Eunice. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow if you want to learn about passive-aggressive behaviors and how to deal with it. And then we'll see you again on Friday night at 7 o'clock with Forrest Fenn Friday Fandango. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a great time. We hope you have enjoyed it as much as we have. We'd like to think so.